Hello there and welcome to Casey's. Today, in the anticipation of summer, we're going to make a beef brochette. Essentially it's meat on a stick, but I think you'll agree that brochette sounds a little bit better. To start off, we got some nice diced top sirloin. These are 1-inch cubes, they weigh approximately an ounce each. We're going to marinate them in a little bit of garlic oil to give it a nice coat. The garlic gives it a nice flavor, and of course the oil prevents the meat from sticking to the grill or your barbecue, whatever you happen to have. Now you need a metal skewer. A bamboo skewer is not heavy enough for this or strong enough, so you need a good metal skewer. The idea is that we're going to put vegetables on there. We've got some green zucchini, some red onions, some red skin potatoes, and red peppers. Now the order in which you do it is irrelevant. We're going to start with potatoes because you got to start somewhere. So we're going to put this on the skewer, then a piece of beef. Just make sure it's right in the middle there. A piece of red pepper, and so on till you're finished. And when you've done all of that, it ends up looking like this. You can see from end to end, totally full, nice mixture of vegetables in there, colorful, going to be great. We're going to put it on the grill, but before we do that, we're going to give it a little bit of seasoning of salt and pepper, which is always good. Now the idea here is that we want to get some nice grill marks on there, get some nice charring so that it gets some nice color. That's what gives it the flavor. While that's sort of just getting nice and yummy there and comfortable, we're going to go over here, we're going to make our Greek salad. And this is our take on a Greek salad. It has no lettuce in it. We're going to dress that with a little sweet onion vinaigrette. Give it a light toss. We're going to put this on the plate. And as I said, this is a Greek salad, so we're going to put a little bit of feta cheese on top. It's got a nice saltiness and a nice flavor to it. And on top of that, can't look much better. Now to finish off the brochette, we're going to give it a nice brush of garlic butter, because that adds a little bit of additional flavor. Nothing wrong with a little bit of garlic and butter, is always good. And here you go. So this is our skewer of beef, brochette of beef with a nice Greek salad. It's nice, tasty, flavorful. The only thing missing here right now is a little bit of beverage. So let's see what Nathan's cooked up for us today.
Thanks, Chef. This summer at Casey's, we've also got some great refreshing cocktails, perfect for the patio weather. The first is a market fresh lemonade. This starts off with just some nice tart, fresh squeezed lemonade. We balance that off with a little bit of sweetness from a French vanilla infused vodka with some fresh squeezed strawberry, guava, lychee, and pear juices. And we finish it off sangria style with a bit of fresh fruit. The one on my right is actually a skinny Cosmo. We use an orange infused vodka. We finish it off with a combination of fresh squeezed fruit juice. We've got lime, pomegranate, acai, and blueberry, so it's really packed with antioxidants. The martini I'm going to make you today is a little bit more exotic. We actually call it the blushing geisha. So first of all, I'm going to start off with a packed Boston shaking glass, and to that I'm going to add just a little bit of unfiltered sake. It's got a nice dry smoothness to it, but it goes great with a little bit more fruit-forward flavor. So we're gonna add a little bit of raspberry puree, which has got a little bit of texture and a little bit of sweetness to balance it out. And then to that, we're actually gonna add about 3 ounces of our fresh lychee and cactus pear, which is gonna give us a nice balanced drink, and it's also gonna give us a beautiful color, as you can see. So I'm gonna shake that up. Best thing to do when you're shaking these at home is make sure the seal's behind you, so if it does leak, it's not going over your guests, it's all over you. And make sure that you're shaking it for about 10 seconds. Best way to know when your drink is done is when this shaking tin gets nice and frosty. There we are. Got a nice little bit of froth in there. So we're gonna strain this into a chilled martini glass. We've got some great color. And to finish this off, because it's still a tad bit sweet, we're actually gonna add some sparkling wine from Niagara. What that's gonna do is it's gonna draw out all the sweet profiles and charge it with a little bit of effervescence. And then of course, fresh squeezed cocktails need fresh garnishes, so a nice fresh apple slice and a blueberry, and there's the blushing geisha. So these are 3 great sessionable refreshing cocktails, whether here at Casey's or at home. I hope you enjoy. Cheers.